Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the house of Jacques Bogart. Jacques Bogart perfume house is from France, from Paris. They've been around for more than 50 years. They, like many of their other perfume brands from France, they started as a designer, clothings, and then they started to venture into perfumes. And their first perfume was called Jacques Bogart Signature. So that one came out in 1974 or 5, don't quote me on that, anyway, 1970s, and they were a big hit. I unboxed and reviewed many of their perfumes before. I love this house, I love the motto, I love the philosophy behind it. And also the Jacques Bogart and the House of Ted Lapidus are sister companies. They both put out perfumes that you have to take notice of. So I almost have all of their releases. This one is from their Silver Scent line. I have again at least about 3 or 4 Silver Scent line here. This one I think is the 6th in the line of Silver Scent, and this one is called Silver Scent Infinite Silver. Is EDT 100 ml. United Kingdom you can find it under £30, but I think retail £60, I think. So you can use it, you can find it discounted. If you're interested, do your research, Google it if it comes up, and see how much it goes for in your area. So one of the things that attracts me to House of Jacques Bogart and Ted Lapidus both are the longevity and the performance. They are almost, all of their perfumes are almost beast mode. Not all of them, but majority, okay? So majority of their perfumes are beast mode. So very long lasting, huge projectors, massive room filler, house filler, the other side of the road filler. You don't need that much sprays of their perfumes to enjoy it, to smell it all day, and that is one of the strengths of their perfumes. The other one is affordability, accessibility, reasonably priced. These three are very attractive for the House of Ted Lapidus and also Jacques Bogart, because they put out perfumes that are very affordable for the masses. But in the same time, they are not catered for the masses. The reason is because they are a little bit on the edgy side, little bit on the funky side, little bit on the artistic side, little bit on the unusual side of things. So they don't go with the trend. They always put out something that is completely out of the trend. And this is what I love about this house and the Ted Lapidus, that they don't give a monkey about what is the trend. They just put out perfumes that they think it should be done that way, and that is the strength of their again perfumes. So let's see how this one goes. As always with House of Jacques Bogart and Ted Lapidus, they are very simple packaging, simple bottles, but I like them because they're usually on the retro, on the classical side of things, on the 60s and 70s design, which is I absolutely adore. So this one, as you can see, very simple box, same as all other Silver Scent line, but this one obviously is silver, Infinite Silver, Jacques Bogart, EDT 100 ml. It came out in 2021. And this one is one of their latest releases. So sorry, let's do the unboxing. Sorry about the noise when you do unboxing. You can't do anything about the noise. If I can get the grip, come on. All right, so wow, very shiny. Look at that. Super shiny. As always, attention to detail is quite nice. And what's the volume on this one? The volume is 80%, so they could easily call it EDP, but they didn't. As always with House of Jacques Bogart and Ted Lapidus, they always underplay their hand, which is good for us consumers, and also it's a nice surprise when you get a huge perfume in there. Anyway, so let's go to the bottle. Look at that. If it's okay, so first thing first, it's the same as all other silver scent line, but this one obviously silver is very mirror like and is a magnet for fingerprints. So excuse me if I put my fingerprints all over it, but it's very, very attractive. Look at that. Again, classical bottle, very retro looking, very 60s and 70s looking. And let's see the atomizer. The atomizer on these ones are usually good. Here we go. Yeah, this one is good. So it's a good atomizer. All right, so here we go. First impression for Jacques Bogart, and this is Silver Scent Infinite Silver EDT 100 ml. It's targeted for men, and here we go. Woo! So as it says Silver Scent on the box, it is the continuation of the line. I can smell the DNA of the original here quite strongly, although it's toned down very much so. They trying to modernize it, which is a good thing for us, and also for consumers, and also for people who think House of Jacques Bogart and Ted Lapidus are quite, challenging fragrances. This one is much more wearable. Wow, so it is quite sweet. The sweetness is mainly come from vanilla, but I'm smelling that grape soda smell as well, that fruity grape smell to it, a little bit of wine smell to it as well, but that grape juice smell is toned down very much. So it's just a little bit of it, it's not too much. In the first Silver Scent, the original, it was huge. Here is toned down. Wow, it's very floral. I'm smelling at least orange blossom, if not more. I'm smelling something like a very aromatic component in here, which is definitely a lavender. I can smell a lavender very strongly, and also I'm smelling something like a violet leaf in here. So it is very, very aromatic in the same time. You opened up with quite a big citrus. The citrus is here. It's a combination of bergamot, lemon, maybe a little bit of grapefruit in here to give it that beautiful uplift in the beginning. When you opened up like a fresh fragrance. So I classify this perfume as fresh to semi-fresh. Although the Silver Scent line, majority of them were on the semi-fresh to semi-dark, but this one is semi-fresh to fresh to semi-fresh. And also I classify this fragrance as aromatic, woody, vanilla perfume. So it's aromatic, woody perfume overall. Yeah, so a big component of woodiness in the base. I'm smelling vetiver, and also I'm smelling patchouli, which is interesting. So I'm smelling patchouli and the vetiver, but both together are very clean. So at the moment, overall, it's quite a clean fragrance, although it's got a very depth to it, and it's quite complex, it's quite layered, and it's multifaceted. But right now, it's giving me a very clean feeling. So let's see what they say in terms of note breakdown, and we take it from there. So this is according to Fragrantica. On top we have violet leaf, cinnamon, and lemon. Yeah, cinnamon is the one. Yeah, big cinnamon in here. I'm smelling combination of cinnamon, nutmeg. I'm smelling something like tonka bean in here as well. Yeah, hint of tonka bean in here. I'm not sure if it's a tonka bean in here. They're not mentioning it. Anyway, in the mid we have orris, orange blossom, lavender, and geranium, and in the base we have vanilla, labdanum, and cedar and patchouli. So the patchouli, as I said, is a very quite big player in the base, but cedar sandalwood combination to my nose in the base, which is making it quite woody, but it's not overly woody. It's quite clean again. The woods are very clean. The vanilla is by far the biggest player in the base, which is giving it that smooth ride. So the vanilla in here is not a classical vanilla, it's not a modern vanilla either. Modern vanillas are very, very sweet, but the classical vanillas were very smooth rather than sweet. In here we have a little bit of sweetness, and we have a little bit of that smoothness as well. So it's like a combination of the both, which is very interesting. In the base we have orris, orange blossom lavender, and geranium. Yes, the lavender is by far the biggest player, plus that violet leaf, you're giving it a big aromatic component, super aromatic, so you need to like aromatic perfumes to enjoy it. Iris is giving it just a smoothness. There is not a typical iris or iris we associate with Dior Homme line. No, it's not one of those. It's a very smooth and it's very soft, but it's not that kind of makeup-y iris. Geranium here plus the lavender and the violet leaf together, giving it that big component of aromaticness, and also quite a big floral aspect, which is coming from the orange blossom itself plus the geranium, and it's giving it a hint of mintiness as well. Yeah, it's a big minty feel to it. So the cinnamon is big, and also plus cinnamon and nutmeg. So I'm smelling something quite nutty in here. Definitely nutty. Maybe there's a tonka bean in the base, which you're not mentioning, but I'm smelling a big nutty feel. And also it's a little bit on the powdery side, a little bit dusty, a little bit on the camphor side, a little bit on the balsamic side, which is coming from the labdanum. And also it's quite a resinous. It's a hint of resin in here, which is coming from that labdanum. As I said, I classify it as a fresh to semi-fresh. The semi-freshness is coming from that labdanum, and also the spices, which is cinnamon nutmeg combination. The lemon in here, yeah, it is very, yeah, on the opening is beautifully citrusy, so it's very citrus forward, and it is but in the same time it's not sharp at all. It's not sharp, it's not chemical, it's not synthetic smelling to it, it's not anything like that. It's very natural smelling, which is crazy for this price point, under £30. The perfumery is very good in here. It's very good mixture of ingredients. It's very smooth, it's very rounded, it's very well done. It smells great. Wow, what a perfume. Absolutely amazing. Obviously I knew House of Jacques Bogart, they always they never ever let me down in any of their fragrances or any of their perfumes. Always on point, and this one is delivers too. To some extent is modernized to making it a little bit palatable for the masses, for the little bit of people pleaser in here, a little bit of crowd pleasing in here, but not too much. So don't go and blind buy saying, as you said, this is a crowd pleasing. No, it's still got that DNA of Ted Lapidus and Jacques Bogart in here, and also the silver scent in here, which is that edgy, artistic, little bit unusual, little bit on the bold side. It's very bold in the same time. Okay, so don't go on blind buy unless you know exactly what you want, and you know the House of Jacques Bogart and you know what you're getting, then that's different. But if you don't know, for the first time you are going to get it, I would say it's not a safe blind buy for many people. For majority it could be, but I'm not going to recommend it. I never recommend blind buy for obvious reasons, because we all have different skin, different lifestyle, different smell, different memories, different noses, different environment, different upbringing, cultural background, and so on and so forth. So all these factors will have an effect on you as an individual, what you like and what you dislike in perfumes, which you have to decide for yourself. You have to work it out, and it comes with time. Don't rush anything, okay? Don't just follow blind, go with the trend, and no, just see what you like and what you dislike. See just what is your taste generally, and from there slowly take it forward. So to my nose, for my taste, for my age, this is an absolute gorgeousness. Beautiful perfume, very well done, very well put together, no doubt about it to my mind at all. I give it 10 out of 10 for that opening. Gorgeous opening, beautiful. So just to give it a short recap, Vanilla in the base is by far the biggest player, and the vanilla in here is quite sweet, but is on the same time it's quite smooth, very very smooth, right? It's very woody in the base, which is to my nose is a sandalwood cedar combination, but the woods are very very clean. It's quite powdery, which is mainly coming from the iris, plus a little bit of that how shall we put it, yeah, little bit of mintiness to it, little bit of dustiness to it, little bit of camphousness to it, little bit of what's his name, the balsamicness to it, but it's just a hint, okay? Very citrus in the beginning, especially lemon bergamot combination, which lifted it up and brightened it very very much in the beginning. Warm spicy, which is a combination of cinnamon and nutmeg in here. It's very very nutty to my nose, which is, I'm thinking they're using not only vanilla but tonka bean at the same time to making it that beautiful nutty earthy feel as well, plus the sweetness of it. The iris in here, again, a very smooth iris and giving it a little powderiness, but is not a typical makeup iris in here. The white floral is by far the biggest player in the mid, which is orange blossom. Orange blossom is huge in here, and that orange blossom typically giving it that grape soda juice smell to it, which is in here still captured but toned down very much so. And white florals, as it says, cinnamon, yes, cinnamon nutmeg combination, is very very aromatic from the violet leaf, lavender, and also geranium itself, plus the mintiness of it. So very very beautifully done, very well done. I absolutely adore this line. I adore all of the Jacques Bogart and Ted Lapidus's house perfumes anyway. I'm a big fan. I'm biased, so don't just take my word for it. Go and do your research if you're interested. Although the prices are, they don't break the bank. On the £30, it's not going to hurt anybody, but it's better to know what you're buying rather than not knowing what you're buying. If you can sample it, if you can try it, then better. But if you can't and you do blind buy, that is your decision. For me, it's a no-brainer. If you like what I described, if you like this line of Silver Scent line, if you like the house of Jacques Bogart, this is one of the best perfume out there from the house, and I absolutely adore it. Beautiful, very well done, very well put together, beautiful perfume. So if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, so there are true handmade perfumes just for the lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of. That makes them the huge personality, big, massive, bold, artistic, unique, very long lasting, and they are super beautiful if I say myself. There are many reviewers reviewed my perfumes. If you're interested, you can go and check them out on YouTube. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye.